Hello, welcome back to White Lotus Kung Fu. I am Sifu Willis, and in this video I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the animals and the different hand positions. I've had people ask about why the different hand positions, what are they, what are the different animals, and there's a lot of forms out there that follow animal movements. For those of you that aren't familiar with Shaolin Kung Fu, Kung Fu was developed over millennia, really. It's up to 4,000 years old. It dates back to before 2000 BC. We actually have some tortoise shells with some martial arts movements on them. That's why we know it goes back that far. But over the years, different masters have developed different systems, and some of those have been based on animals. They would watch animals fight or defend themselves, and they would do a lot of different things that mimic those animals, and they turn into some really neat systems. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about just a few of them, because there's a lot of them out there. There's a tremendous amount of Northern and Southern Shaolin that based itself, or the masters based their forms in animal movements, in animal positions. And so I've had some questions about how do we know what each one is, and different ones are taught different ways, actually depending on the system. So for example, you've heard of probably Tiger Kung Fu, Tiger Style Kung Fu. Tiger normally throws a three-fingered claw. It does a three-fingered claw both for striking and for ripping and tearing. Tiger people have very strong grip, and when they get a hold of you, you're in deep trouble. So don't let a tiger person get a hold of you. But they will also throw with a striking position here. You may also see tiger taught with five-finger. Typically, though, in Shaolin, tiger is done with three. That's the most common. Dragon is what does 5 fingers, okay? And there's different things about that. Again, dragon people throw with those 5 fingers. They actually strike with the 5 fingers. They'll actually claw and tear muscle on somebody that they're fighting. And so you'll see dragon practitioners, they've had special hand training. They have good gripping power. So when they get a hold of you, same kind of thing as with the tiger. When they get a hold of you, they're going to try and tear your arms off in a fight situation. So be careful if you ever have to defend yourself against somebody that fights this way. Just know what they're doing. You also see things like leopard, snake, crane, those kind of things. The 5 animals are tiger, leopard, snake, crane, and dragon. Those are the most common 5 animals. Crane does a lot of different things. It depends on the system of crane you're doing. Typically, they will bring the fingers together. They will strike with that tip just like a beak. They'll hit you with it. They'll also grab on. They will also hook sometimes. They will block and strike with the back of the wrist because they've had special training for the wrist and for the fingers and for the hands. You also see snake style. Snake style typically fights with 2 fingers, just like that. They're going to curl these 2 in. They're going to have those out. They're going to be striking. Snake is very quick movement, very fast movement. When they strike, it's really fast. They usually fight very low on their legs. Down, some of the snake people, when you see them, the people have really trained well in snake, and some of the masters out there in snake, they will actually go so low they could drag their groin across the floor and still be maneuvering quickly. It's pretty amazing. Leopard is another animal that you'll see. Leopard is a fast movement. It's not as quick as something like snake, but it's fast. And they will actually curl the fingers down and strike with the knuckles right there like that. They will strike this way and hit with those knuckles across there. Again, they've had hand training. They will also block with the flat palm, the same way a cat might block, blocking down. And they will strike towards center line with that. A lot of the ones you'll also hear about, you may or may not see, is praying mantis. Praying mantis typically will curl those fingers down just like that. They will grab a hold, and you'll see them fight like a praying mantis would fight. If you've ever seen a praying mantis sits there this way, right? Praying mantis style will fight that way. They'll have that finger down. They will actually strike in the eyes in the masseroid process with that. They'll strike, but they will also hook on and grab as they strike. So they'll get a hold of you, and then they'll strike you with the other hand. So that's typical mantis. There's a lot of different systems out there. There's everything from deer systems to rabbit to there's just so many different systems because Kung Fu has been around so long. It's so diverse. You'll see it with and without weapons. We have some tiger systems with staff. We have snake daggers. We have a lot of things. Like snake daggers, you would imagine you're fighting with daggers in your hand, but it is moving like a snake. It is rolling, slithering almost kind of movement with a dagger. There's a lot of other ones that we'll talk about as we do more stuff, so check out some of my other videos. Like and subscribe to my channel, please. I'd love to have you do that. And as we do more releases on more of this material, some of the more advanced materials, we actually get into teaching forms and stuff, we'll let you know. That's going to be on our website, and at least you'll get notified that we're doing that. So contact us if you have questions. Feel free to ask questions. We'd love to hear from you. Leave some comments below. Let us know what you think of the videos. But have fun. Watch when you're watching Kung Fu. If you're watching stuff on YouTube, watch what hand position you'll have. It might give you an indication of what they're doing. Tiger, dragon, snake, leopard, mantis, crane. All right, so check it out and let us know if you find anything interesting.